All right, guys, we had a little bit of a false start there with the previous stream, but we're going to get this next stream up and running, see if we can get more people, more chatters. But as I said before, I am live right now from the HumanX conference. Today's the first day, or the first afternoon, I guess it's only a half day. And we're going to be here for the next 3 days or so. So can't wait to see the different sessions. Tonight is Kamala Harris, so that's why there is a significant lineup. I think they're going to start processing people soon, but who knows? But we'll see. But if you're in the chat, feel free to say hello. Happy to answer any questions. Happy to hear from you guys. And just see where the conversation takes us. If you want to give me any feedback on the video and audio, let me know. I'm using the conference Wi-Fi, which can always be like a hit or miss thing. But let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know where you're checking in from. Right now, it's a very convenient time for my Asia viewers. I know I don't usually stream at a convenient time for Asia. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm assuming I'm going to get some folks from the US, some folks from Asia. But let me know how you're doing, okay? The chat is fully turned on. If you see some funny lights, it's because I got this big advertisement to the side of me. You can see here. So as that advertisement changes, my lighting changes. But hey, what are you going to do? When it comes to these things, you never know the equipment that they're going to allow in. Some of the conferences are very, very strict about those things. So I'm on a very skeleton crew of equipment here. I just have a couple of microphones and a couple of phones with me. So Tanya, hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in. Tanya says, what are you most looking forward to in the conference? You know, honestly, that's a good question, Tanya, and tonight might be it. I can't think of another big event that Kamala Harris has done since the election, and you don't often hear her talk about AI. So as you guys know, on my channel, we don't talk politics or religion or anything like that. But she's still a leader, and however you feel about politics, it's good to see where those leaders stand or where they stand on some of these things. So just happy to see what she's looking forward to. Tomorrow I have an interview with the head of Google for their AI agentic solutions. Really happy to land that interview. So I'll be interviewing him tomorrow afternoon. I'll be making some content around that. So looking forward to that also. And we'll just see where that conversation leads us. The conference itself has a lot of classes and sessions. I'll probably be attending at least a few of those. I attended a couple today that weren't so great. So we'll see. We'll see how the ones for tomorrow go. But really, overall, just trying to do two things. I'm trying to do two things. Right? I'm trying to bring you guys good content, and I'm also just trying to learn myself, right? Kind of educate myself too. I wouldn't be much of a data scientist if I wasn't open to new people or new perspectives, right? So I'm trying to learn myself and go from there. Tanya says, I've heard her speak about data privacy and transparency and policy. Oh, really? Cool. How long ago was that, Tanya? I imagine that was, I'm going to assume that wasn't recently. I've never heard her speak on those topics, so I'm looking forward to that, Obviously, she's somebody who's going to keep on having a political career. So I'm assuming that she's doing these types of conferences because this is a good way to kind of ease back into the conversation, right? So I'm assuming that's kind of why she's doing this, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Really looking forward to it. Tanya says 2017. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I can't remember anything recently that she's done in that field, right, or in that space. So 2017, that's what, 8 years ago? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, right? She's from Northern California. I believe it's Northern California. I know she's from California. I believe it's Northern California. So obviously tech is influential, and she's influential there. So we'll see. Musa Emek says, hey, do you remember me? My God, that's a loaded question. Musa, I apologize. I do not remember you. I'm sorry, my friend. If you want to remind me, I'd be happy to hear more about you. Guys, I've done a lot of live streaming. You guys know I took a break at the beginning of the year. I'm really only kind of getting back into content creation. I took a pause for about 6 weeks, 8 weeks there. So Musa, I'm sorry, I do not remember you, but feel free to remind me. And you came back, so you're a welcome friend. So guys, if you want to see, the line goes way back there. And this is the front of the line where you see that. So I got here a little early with all the other type A personalities, right, who have to be early for everything. And yeah, you know, hopefully we'll get in soon. Locally, it's 4:30, which is about 30 minutes before the session. So who knows when they're going to let us in, but we'll see. So Musa, remind me where you're from. If you tell me your location, I might remember. Well, I guess it depends on the country, because some countries have a lot of followers in. But for Musa or anybody else in the chat who wants to just let me know how they're doing, let me know. You guys are basically just keeping me company in line, right? I haven't really moved. I'm just kind of hanging out, just kind of waiting for the line to move here. It's just me, my phone. I got one little mic. If you guys want to give me feedback on the audio, let me know. Why are you asking me to say different things? That's weird. That's weird, dude. You clicked on the live stream. Yeah, I don't do those weird statements, guys. But guys, let me know where you're from. Let me know if you have any questions. And let me know what the AI things that are going on in your life. But yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, waiting until the Kamala Harris session starts. But it's a Sunday evening, so I hope you guys are getting ready for the week. I know I got a lot of students and a lot of young professionals that are my followers, so if you guys want to tell me what you got coming up this week, let me know. Happy to hear from you guys. You know, really just here to keep me company, guys. Just really here to share any knowledge or just share in the community. The last time I streamed was 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I was in Nashville and we had breakfast together. We had a great time. That was a great stream. So feel free to introduce yourself. Feel free to just let me know what you're up to, okay? So right now, I'm going to do a 360 of where I'm at. So I'm going to start, let's see, I'm going to start here with this blue wall that's next to me for the lineup. And basically, I'm going to turn around here. So these are the people at the front of the line. The entrance to the hall is right in there. And then that's the conference side, the fountain blue, and then we have the rest of the line way back here, slowly filling up this large hallway. Hey Manoj, welcome, how are you? Manoj, my good friend from Bangalore, India, how are you, my friend? Guys, if you see the special icon next to Manoj's name, that means that he is a paying member of my channel. So I sincerely appreciate your support. Thank you so much, Manoj. If you also want to join the channel, click on the subscribe and then click on the join button, I think it is. Really helps me out, you know, because I do this full time. So Manoj, thank you so much for your continued support. Always good to see you. Hope you're doing well out there in Bangalore. Let me know what you got going on this week, Manoj. How are you, my friend? Manoj, I'm trying to think about if you were in my last live stream. I think you were. But I hope you're well, my friend. Anybody else that wants to say hello or ask questions, let me know. You guys are just keeping me company while I wait in line, right? And it also gives me an opportunity to do more vertical live streaming with YouTube. YouTube is really trying to promote the vertical live streaming. So Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know of the quality. Let me know how the audio and the video is coming through. It's always good to get your feedback. Manoj says, I'm good. Yes, I was there. Cool. Yeah, Manoj. Yeah, that was a good stream. That was the last time I live streamed. So, Manoj, you never miss a stream. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Anybody else that wants to say hello, just let me know. Feel free to say hello. Feel free to pop in. Just let me know where you're from. You know, one of the things I do is I try to make it so that nobody feels like they have to be some like amazing data scientist to ask a question. Anybody can just say hello and just go from there. Starry Vibes, my good friend Starry Vibes, how are you? I have not seen you in a while. Oh my gosh, it must be so late for you. What time is it for you, Starry Vibes? It's gotta be like the middle of the night. What are you doing? Go back to sleep. But Starry Vibes, it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope your studies are going well. Let me know how you've been. Let me know what you guys have been up to. I'm going to lean against the wall here just a little bit because my old butt is tired. Been standing and going all day. But so glad to see you guys in the chat. Starry Vibes, I can't believe you're here. It's got to be like, I don't even know. It's got to be like middle of the night for you. Okay, Manoj, thank you. Manoj is sharing what he's doing for the week, working on data sourcing this week. Nice, nice. Now, Manoj, you got to tell me what that means though, right? Because I think I've shared this before with you guys, but I've seen plenty of like job postings who it's basically a web scraping job, but no. It's data sourcing, data aggregation. So Manoj, are you doing data sourcing or like really data sourcing? Let me know. But yeah, anybody else wants to share what they're working on, let me know. But data sourcing can mean many things. Starry Vibe says, I'm good, thank you for asking. Oh, that's right. Starry Vibe says, it's Ramadan, we usually stay up late. That's right, so Starry Vibe, so I hope you and your family are having a good Ramadan. I know that's a big holiday for a lot of my followers, so I hope that's going well for you. Yeah, I guess you do have to stay up late so you can actually eat, right? Otherwise, you're not going to eat anything, right? I can't remember what the name of that meal is, right? Isn't there a special name for that meal that you eat at night? There's a special name for it, isn't there? Let me know in the chat, guys. I know that Starry Vibes is not the only one celebrating Ramadan, but I know there's a name for it, I just can't remember right now. It's so good to see you, Starry Vibes. I hope your studies are going well and everything is good in your part of the world. Anybody else want to say hello? Manoj is admitting, haha, yes. Well, yeah. So Manoj, Manoj, I'm a big fan of intellectual property rights, so I don't want to encourage anybody to do web scraping. But yes, it's a very common practice, and I have seen people who big companies that everybody recognizes post jobs for data sourcing, right? So good for you for keeping your skills up, but there's always other things to practice, right? All right, so I'm seeing more people join in. Feel free to say hello. Feel free to let me know where you're from. Again, I am at the HumanX conference. We are waiting for the doors to open to the Kamala Harris session. I'm here in line. So even though I'm standing against a blue wall, I'm far from alone, guys. Lots of people around. Big line forming down the hallway. But yeah, let me know what you guys are up. Let me know what you guys are up to. I've already posted at least 2 different videos about the conference on my Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So feel free to check those out. But we'll see how this goes. And by the way, guys, if you want to give me some feedback on the video and audio quality, I'd appreciate it. Like I said, when you come to see these sessions, you never know what they're going to allow. And usually I would have a big backpack with me, but today I got my sport coat on and I got my minimal equipment. Sometimes they allow bags, sometimes they don't. So I try to travel light during these things. But let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how the quality is coming through. Or if you want to tell me what other projects you're working on, let me know too. Starry Vibes, I know you're working on some interesting stuff. I know you were working on some robotics and neural network stuff, I think, the last time we spoke. So hopefully your classes are going well. Anybody else who's joining us, don't be shy, just say hello. You're among friends, you're among other fellow data enthusiasts. So you guys are helping me keep my sanity while I have to wait in this line. So happy to hear from you guys, okay? Just let me know what you're doing. We are about 25 minutes before the event starts. They have not started to let people in, which is a little concerning because they do have metal detectors and other like safety equipment at the front. So the last time I did one of these was the NVIDIA conference at CES, and that took a long time to go through. The NVIDIA line was 2 hours for media, and I think 3 hours for regular attendees. So I think they're going to start soon, but we'll see. We'll see. We're not too far from the front. The front is right back here. So shouldn't be too long of a wait once they start, but I want to try to get a good seat. I'm trying to get a seat at the edge because, I got a big butt, so my big butt needs room, right? So we'll see. We'll see when we can get inside. But if you're just joining us, thank you so much. I'm streaming live from the HumanX conference in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Fontainebleau Hotel. It's my first time visiting the Fontainebleau, so this is also another good opportunity to just kind of check it out. But yeah, we'll see what the week of the conference brings. Well, it's really just a half week. It's today, which is an afternoon, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But it's a little bit of an under the radar conference. I don't think a lot of people really know about it, or not as many should. But I think it has the potential to grow. So we'll see. So anyone else want to say hello or share their plans for the week or anything else, really? We're just hanging out and chatting, guys. Really appreciate all of you keeping me company. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting here like, picking my nose or whatever, right? So I'm not seeing any line movement just yet. But it does seem like some people are being let in. I'm not 100% sure where that group came from. That's really weird considering that there's a whole other lineup over here. Weird, right? But that's the way these things go at these conferences, right? The quick thing about the interesting thing about these conferences is that there's always I think it was Chris Rock that had a joke about how there's always a VIP section inside the VIP section, right? So just when you think you're at the front of the line or you're in the VIP line, there's the VIP line, right? So I have no idea what's going on. People here in this line have been waiting since 4 p.m. because that's about the time I got here. So who knows? Who knows? I was inside the hall earlier, and there weren't a ton of seats, at least not in front of the main stage. So I'm hoping that there'll still be seats when we're able to get in. But we'll see what happens here. Did anybody else want to say hello or let me know what they're up to? Thank you for the likes, by the way. So yeah, there's quite a few people being let in, which again, I don't understand. There is supposed to be a line out here. What's the point of having a line if you're going to have a whole other group come in? But anyways, guys, let me know how you're doing. I've been online for 20 minutes now. I might stop the stream as soon as they start letting people in. But if anybody else wants to share other thoughts or other things they're working on, other questions, let me know. This is a good time for it, guys. But it's really good to see a lot of you in the chat. It's good to see some old faces. So thank you so much for your continued support. Always appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Always hope the best for all of you. Hope that you guys are doing well. Even though I may not be streaming, still thinking about you guys and glad you guys are doing well. So feel free, guys, feel free in the chat to let me know any questions or anything else you guys want to talk about, okay? If you see me looking up, it's because I'm looking ahead to the line. I'm looking ahead to the line that's supposed to be right here. You know, I'm trying to give these guys a little bit of understanding because it's the first time they're running this conference, so maybe things are just a little disorganized. But it doesn't seem right that we had a whole group of people waiting at 4, and there was a whole other big group of people that were let in, so kind of disappointing. Any other items in the chat you guys want to talk about, just let me know, okay? All right, guys, I think I'm going to start wrapping this up. I'm going to try to see what's going on here because we're already at 15 minutes before the event. So let me just wrap this up now. Really happy to see some of you guys. Really happy that you're here. I might be producing more content tonight. Maybe I'll stream again when I'm seated. I don't know, maybe. Or maybe I'll stream on Instagram. Who knows? But as always, guys, thank you so much for your support. Crazy, crazy world we live out in right now. So take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I'll see you guys next time.